Hi, folks, and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. I wish you all a fantastic year of health, wealth, and happiness, and thanks for all the support over the last 12 months. And then to spread the word of joy and cheer and goodwill to all people throughout the new year, I thought we'd start off by invading our neighbours. Yes, it is, of course, time to kick off the war in our Hearts of Iron 4 campaign here. And in order to do that, we've had to just do a little bit of admin behind the scenes since the last episode. We've not moved on time. So I said I was going to just reorganize some navy just to make sure that we had some ships on patrol, because patrol seems to be one of the key things for naval dominance here. And so we've done that around the home islands of Japan and out around here. We do not want the pesky USA ending up with naval dominance, but we're going to have to work on this. This is going to create a lot more micromanagement, I think, than it has done in the past, these new mechanics. I feel like it's a lot more realistic. But is the micromanagement trade-off payoff worth it? We'll see. We'll see. And also a strike force, which involves a carrier and a load of destroyers and some battleships and stuff, which is going to be based around here. But that's so that we don't use a shit ton of fuel. We can put them on patrol, but fuel's going to be a bit of an issue until we consolidate our gains down here. So, short-term goals. Philippines. This area here, Borneo. We grab those. We then, I want to do a naval invasion into British Malaya. I don't want to call all our allies into the war just yet until I've got the bits that I want, because I want to control these for the oil and the rubber and everything else. And then we can call in Siam, and then we can kick off the war over here. In the meantime, I think we've got troops on the border to stop India. We can maybe go straight into India, actually. That's perhaps not a problem. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Get up to there. So once we've got that kicked off, and then we can start the island hopping routine across to North America, because I feel that's where that's going to go. Then at the same time, we can actually put some troops on the borders with the USSR, and I think we'll go to war with them. We didn't do it, Japan didn't do it historically, but it would help Germany, and if we can knock the USSR out of the war, having a strong Germany in Europe is going to help, because, yeah, the Axis are going to need some help over there. So that's the goal. We've got some amphibious tanks coming along. I'm not going to stick them in the Marine template just yet. We're going to wait till we've got the invasions going and the Marines are ashore, and then it won't weaken the organization. We're going to pick up next the Spirit of Bushido here, simply because it just gives us division organization and recovery rate, which I think is going to be awesome. There's probably loads of other things that we needed to do, and including adding some air power around, but at the moment I don't see that anything's a particular risk. So with this, let's do it. Let's declare war on the UK. Yep, annex, send. This is what you've been waiting for. Declare war on the USA, send. And then we instantly trigger like all of our attacks. Let's see. So he is definitely going. That one's going in. Who was the other guy? There was a blue army. This one? It is that one. So let's see if we can take... This is Burma, right? Let's see if we can take that. Meanwhile, we've got to go across the seas down here. That's this guy. We can activate that straight away. And very importantly, our Marines trigger. And who was this one? Who was this one, actually? That is this dude, red dude. Is it... Oh. I struggle to find the damned armies. This is Army 1. Army 3, 4. Army 1. Trigger that. Are you ready for this then? Let's kick it off. Let's slow it down a pace a little bit. Not too much. New war participants. Oh, I wonder, who could that be? The entire world. Non-aggression pact from Italy. We'll accept that. Non-aggression pact from, I think this is like all the Axis powers, right? I'll tell you what, if I open them all up. Zanimal, Bulgaria, and the general government wants us to sign a non-pact, non-aggression. That must be Norway, I think. Non-aggression with our fellow evil geniuses. Right, let's see what's kicking off. Oh, we haven't called these guys to war. That's all right. That's all right, actually. Maybe we can just use that as a distraction. I don't want to expand their territory. I don't want to expand China's territory. I don't want to call Siam into the war until we've got Japanese troops on British Malaya down here. So we're waiting for divisions worth of soldiers going. Oh, we're in the north. Excellent. The Marines are in. That's fantastic news, that. Right, let's go. Let's go like that with stage 1 of this attack. And just trigger it. I don't think the enemy are ready for this. And we'll wait till the other army gets ashore, then the Marines don't really need to do anything. Improved infantry equipment coming in right in the nick of time for this. Although we are in 1942, so actually we are kind of late. Just let me just check on here. We've got that one going. Okay, I'm going to need that. I'm definitely going to need that. Artillery for 42 is what it is. We are behind. Tanks, I think we're behind with lots of damn things, actually. So we will pick up the new infantry equipment. I'm not really expecting to need all this stuff. We're just going to... We might just slow this down a little bit. There we go. We're in here. This is superb. So this is... Let's just destroy that. And have that. Oh, we're going to need this going in 2 directions, are we? Are we not at war? Oh, we're not at war with... Or are we? We're not actually at war with them yet, so that's absolutely fine. That was this guy, right? Take half and put them on there. Let's knock out as much of British Malaya as we can. So we've got 12 divisions going that way. If I get the right button. Not through there. Don't know what difference that will make, but we'll trigger that. And then the ones that are on here... Actually, can we click on the... Can we click that line and get those? No. Don't think it matters then. We'll just do that. We get the other port. And trigger everything. Need to make sure there's divisions on each one. The rest of the guys should come in to help out. Meanwhile, the important one on the Philippines... We've got this army in. I kind of feel like I need to color code our armies perhaps a little bit better. Right, let's make sure that that front line is set to go off like... Is that linked? I don't think that's linked. Let's just do that and then just trigger that one. Meanwhile, the Marines will reappear. Yeah, we're bringing in reinforcements. That's cool. So the British Raj has been called into the war, which is no great surprise here. Join war's request from our allies. I'm going to just hold that off a little bit. How goes the war on this front? I mean, is there a particular reason? Oh, no, okay, no. That's right. We can't go to war with them. I think I can call China, actually. So this is reorganized China. Accept. And let's get Manchuria. Accept. So we can actually go to war on this front now. It's only Siam that, and it's only because I want the territories down here. Bose offers support for the Burma campaign. Subhash Chandra Bose, leader of the Indian National Army, has approached us with an offer. His forces stand ready to aid our advance into British Burma. He envisions this as a first step towards liberating India. So what if we get... Oh, just click accept. We'll just say a yes to that. As soon as this happens, and we've got enough divisions down there, I think. Supplies are crucifying us. So what we're going to do, take the Marine Division off that order, because they don't need that now. Can we... Oh, we've actually the lines, or it's their front line and order's already been destroyed. That's fine. So let's bring these guys over to... we're going to want naval supremacy across here. We've got to knock this out, and then we can worry about the Dutch East Indies. So, naval invasion from here. And we're going to land where we can grab a port. I guess we're going to go on... No, I'm not going to do it like that. We're going to go... Should we go straight for Singapore? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? If we go straight for Singapore, just knock that out. Will that... If they're not in the war, then it shouldn't go green, should it? Let's do this then. Let's trust. And if it does, it doesn't really matter. It's no huge deal. Right, let's see. How many guys have we got there? You were supposed to reinforce one of these armies, and I have no idea which. So, you guys can just form up and train for now, I think, because I can't remember what it was I was going to be doing with you. We do have a load of... Oh, hang on, the cavalry here. Let's make sure we just mash. We just need to go in and mash Hong Kong, and then that's a cavalry army there. Completely freed. Oh, what was that? Did you see that? Oh, we're worrying about... Oh, okay. So are we meeting... There's American light cruisers out there that we just nailed. That's good news. Yeah, are we meeting any big ships? Because we do have big ships in this region. Or we did have. No, we didn't actually. It was just for the invasion down there. We might need to add a little bit of naval support. Let's take this guy who's involved in some fighting. I'm going to add a strike force order onto this region and this region. They will automatically base wherever they need to be. Right, come on then, chaps. 24 divisions ploughing down here. We've got it, so that's good. 24 divisions is probably a bit much, to be quite honest, for the invasion of the Philippines, just for the supply situation. Right, excellent. So, where are we going? We're going into India. We are making progress. The fall of Manila for the Emperor. That's good. We've got... You can select a new faction goal. Oh, because we got Manila. Excellent. So, we change that to... Research, construction, for industrial expansion. We were going to go... We've got Control Wake Island. That's on the list. Oh, yeah, I need to get a naval invasion set up for that. Control Singapore. Let's accept that, because that is next on the list of primary objectives. Philippines has capitulated. Excellent. Oh, so good. So good. Spark has been lit. Sinking of the SS Tolton. Not our problem. Who's this guy down here, by the way? I'm guessing that is not accessible from here. We're going to have a little naval invasion to trigger that one. But we've basically got this. So let's take our garrison divisions. I don't feel like we need to garrison the Chinese coast anymore. So let's take all these off. Oh, we might need to garrison that one. Macau. Oh, we shouldn't need to, should we? I don't want to leave a port open, though. That's the thing. It's one division. It's only going to be one division. It's fine. Unselect all this stuff. It's really just the Japanese territories, and to make sure that the AI can't find an opening anywhere. We only need 39 divisions for this, so let's add all this in here. So, did we get Hong Kong? That's the key question. Did we get it, or is the battle still... The battle's still raging, but we've got 12 divisions of cavalry there, which are about to go in. So that's great news. These guys don't know where to go anymore. What we probably should do is now we can add some radar into... Oh, but not much, right? No, not much. But we should definitely add some radar in. And some air bases. We could do that. We'll just have one covering the middle. And then we can manage from that, I think. All right, give me half of those. And we're going to do a naval invasion from here onto here. Is this 2 areas? I don't think there'll be any troops there. And we're just going to order the triggering of that as soon as it's available in 40 days' time. That's good news. We can trigger these lots of little naval invasions. What we really need... I'll bring the cavalry down. I'm going to bring the cavalry down for the invasion of Singapore. Fall of Hong Kong. That's cool. That's gone. Brilliant. We can take our guys out of there now. We've got the medium armor. Which I have a feeling we were supposed to be improving that, weren't we? It's another one of those projects that's fallen by the wayside because there's so much stuff to remember. The light flame tanks are coming in. Where are the medium tanks? We're making interwar medium tanks. I think we can do a better one, right? Do we not have a better one than that? Like a basic medium tank? Let's get that on the list. Proper turrets this time. Oh, no. 3-man turrets. Wait. Yeah, they're there. And we'll go with the medium cannon. We'll do proper tanks for once. Let's get... Is it welded? It's that one. Because we have plenty of chromium to use. There's no shortage of that. Reliability is horrendous, so I'm actually going to go for the torsion bar and the diesel engine. Just to get the reliability up. Actually, we can probably take that to Christie suspension then to get max speed, which is still terrible. Okay, we need some better tanks in this thing, I think. Some better components. Let's improve this a bit. Still, this is going to be like a step gap until we get something else. Put some fuel drums on. And special modules, sloped armor. Do we want that? Change that for sloped armor. We don't need machine guns. It'll be fine. Okay, build me some of those. They don't sound particularly great, but they are better than what we had. Oh, we have spare military factories. What are we mostly short of? I can see infantry equipment being a thing. I'll put a couple more into the tanks to get them going. Planes. More light flame tanks, because we are going to lose a lot of those. Some more on the AA. And that will do. We have to keep a close watch on our resources for the time being. Excellent. This has gone on nicely. Oh, are we? Oh, that's just a big part of the interior. I see. I see. So we're not at war with these guys yet. But we probably should be. So let's take half of these. And put them on the front line there. That's a weird order, but it'll do. And we'll take the other half. Actually, let them move out, and then we should be able to quite easily see where. Oh, no. No one's going where I wanted them to go. Put those on there. Far too many. He's fallen ill. Screw him. He's not needed. And let's just do that. And let's just get the preparation in place. I think that's about right. What have we got? Lend-Lease. We don't want Lend-Lease. Docking rights from Romania. We'll say yes to that. Air base access from... Screw these. I don't want other people. Non-aggression pact from... Does that say the Belgian? Have they actually... Has Germany split everything up properly? Yeah, it looks like it has, actually. Yeah, okay, Germany's actually formed a little independent Reichskommissariat in Belgium. I don't think I've seen them do that before under the AI. I've seen the Norway one. Right, that leaves us a wonderful 12 divisions of horsemen over here, which I'm not actually going to set for the naval invasion because the Marines are going to be going off first. So, let's put them in Saigon ready. They'll just come in and land afterwards, I think. So this is the interesting one, going off in 14 days. Do we actually have naval supremacy? We do not. So let me get that now. I'll take our... Oh, these guys, we need to add patrols in down here. We don't need to have patrols. Tell you what, I'll just cancel all those patrols. And then I'll put some fresh ones in. So we want that one, that one, that one. And probably that one, and maybe that one. I need some more. I'm going to have to put some more ships into this, I think. Let's take... I'm now throwing in light cruisers, because they're quite useful for this sort of job. Put them in there. And maybe take some... Make sure everything's set to patrolling. That'll do for now. That'll help. I think that'll help. And our big old strike force, which definitely needs adding in there and there. For a huge amount of... Oh, let's just take that one off. It's not on that one. There's another fleet on there. All right, this is starting to get a little bit complex with the different fleets. And also, I'm not sure I like the new colour scheme. I don't think I like the new colour scheme for showing naval dominance or not. I don't know if there's a way to get that back. If there is, let me know in the comments. I preferred when it just was bright red, bright green. It was much easier to see. Nice, we're sinking US light cruisers out there. That's good news. That is good news. What we should probably do... Do we have a good air base? I don't think we have any good air bases. Oh, that was a nice hit. We can get some naval bombers out now. I think that's going to be key. And I probably should have done this here. But we should have some just chilling back at base somewhere. We've got a load of ground support stuff. Let's put those on. I don't think they can reach the Marines, but I'll commit the order. And we do have some naval bombers. They're not quite what I wanted. I've actually formed a group of carrier naval bombers, which are fine. But that is mine, right? That is my land. Must be. Put these guys onto this over there. They won't have the range for doing that sort of trick, which is a bit of a shame. I do need to put some naval bombers everywhere. Do we have plenty? Do we have? We do have some, so that's good. As you can see, the range is absolutely miserable on this. The Caroline Islands. We've got a carrier strike group down there. Why are they down there? I do not remember ordering them down there to do anything. I'm just going to check that out, actually, because that seems an unusual, a very unusual thing. Look at the pitiful range. We are making range improvements on this. So who the hell is this group down here? It is... Wait, what? Oh, those are it's my reserve fleet. Okay, let's bring these guys back. I don't know why they're down there. This is something that's hadn't really intended to be in combat. This is where I'm keeping all the reserve stuff and then assigning ships out of there into the roles. I could throw them in, but there's like a ton of very big, heavy ships in there. And the fuel is just plummeting. We need some fuel. Let's get on the old trade. Rubber is... Actually, we don't need to trade rubber anymore. Let's dispose of that. Get our convoys and our factory back. Fuel, until we get the situation improved. Ooh, we do. And this is going to be an issue for us. Is there anyone good we can get it from? Oh, we can get some from the reorganized National Government of Republic of China. They seem to have a ton. And we'll take all 48 of that right now. Thank you very much. That's the benefit of having puppets. One factory, all their goods. I think it might max out at 80 or something, but that's still a lot. Okay, so we are working... I think we've got naval supremacy over there. This one's glowing red. There, it's gone. It's gone. So I don't find that as easy to see, and I don't know if any of you guys, especially anyone who's playing with any sort of eyesight issues, I guess that's fairly obvious, but I think I preferred the old visual style. Alright, so let's get back to the Marines, otherwise we're going to miss out on something going. They are waiting. I think it's increasing, so... Actually, I've got it on Strike Force. If we want to get that going really fast, what we do is we take that. They are getting in action. I'm going to put them on patrol instead. And make sure that they are in there. And that should get it as a control. That instantly does it, putting them on patrol. So I think the Marines will trigger that straight away. No, it won't. Naval dominance in the Gulf of Thailand. We have 21 of the 150 required. Well, okay. Okay, so one thing I am going to do. Let's give these guys just any admiral. Let's stick this thing on patrol and use up all the fuel. I just want this to get dominance increase. We just need to get a naval invasion here. And taking Singapore will be a massive, massive help. One of our princes has fallen ill. I'm going to move him across the... Oh, no, I'll wait. I'll wait. Wait till the naval invasion kicks off. Don't want the Marines to go in short of supply. Nice. Let's get some artillery upgrades. What have we got going on? Airbase access. Screw all them guys. And it looks like we've got some spare civilian factories at last. So, what do we want to build with our new Empire of Japan? I honestly don't know. Military factories are never bad. Radar. There was a thing about building AA defences for one of the focuses or one of the requirements. Can't remember what it was. What's the supply situation like over here? Not particularly good looking, but I think we can probably get away with that. Maybe a little bit of radar. I mean, radar's good everywhere, but is there anything? We've got it all going across here. We need more of it. we need better planes. I think probably just military factories. Or maybe infrastructure, if there's any more supply situations that we can improve. I will put a little bit in. I don't think we'll get any extra aluminium. So infrastructure, civilian factories, let's crank those out. Probably dockyards as well. Let's get some extra. Where can we build? We don't have great building slots in a lot of these places. Dockyards though, definitely useful. All right, we have a whole load of new recruits. Let's see how the war goes in India. It was a front that we weren't that really fussed about. Excellent, nice buff. Installing the Spirit of Bushido. So, Mountaineer regiments. We don't really... Oh, hang on, is it? Oh, it's a general gets that. And it's for, if we're going to do Mountaineers, which I don't think we are. Jungle adaptations. So that's a research bonus for the Rangers. Going to be useful for some armies going across that part, but I don't think we care too much. Army Weapons Administration HQ. We get a land warfare facility. So if we'd done all this at the start, we wouldn't have had to build those things. But there's so many other focuses to focus on. Man, there's a lot of stuff all competing for your attention in this new Japan focus tree. What else does it give us, though? Let's have a look. Effective changes. Army fuel capacity goes up. Production cost of infantry. Okay, so there are some good things to be had from that, definitely. What about the Navy? Develop new fighters. We are behind with the Air Force, but I don't care too much about that, to be perfectly honest. The things we're meeting are fine. How about the Tripartite Pact? Let's get that going, because I do foresee a time when we are going to take the war to the Soviet Union. When we call all our allies to everything, that's when we're going to kick that war off. That's the plan. Let me just go make sure we've got all our doctrines up to... Oh, we could have done this ages ago. So we're going to go for tip of the spear. That's Special Forces stuff. But Special Forces cap, which is always nice. State serves the military. Conscription laws cost. Elevated engineer corps. I mean, entrenchment speed goes up. There's nothing on here that particularly excites me. I've got to be quite honest. Cavalry unit. Leader experience gain. Supply combat penalties on core territory. Oh, core territory. Like, we're not on the core territory, though. That was kind of dull and disappointing, that one. So, Naval Command, we've got all that going. So, that's actually really good. The Air Doctrine, we do not, but we're not doing a whole lot with it. We're not going to bother with heavy aircraft. We're barely bothering with medium aircraft. Okay, come out of that screen. Go back into that one. And we can pick up some spirits, which are probably going to be a good idea. Dive bombing. It's only for design costs, though. Air advisors. We get research speed. Aircrew surveys. Air accidents go down, which isn't a bad thing. Let's pick that one. Continuous strike. Air support mission. Air power projection. I've never fully understood what that 10% buff gives. Because I've never seen a stat in game that you can look at that says air power projection factor. So I don't know what that does. I'm assuming it's something, and it does actually do something. We will go ground attack, or I'll do that one. It's funny how the game has lots of like stats and points and things that you can increase or decrease or debuff, and you never actually see what that stat relates to. And a typical example of this is when you're doing research trees, things are still called, you get a research bonus like heavy fighters, medium bombers. And none of them are called that anymore. You've got like medium airframes, which make heavy fighters. And that's what the bonus applies to when you get that research buff. But none of the text actually lines up because this game has gone through so many iterations and changes to its mechanics over the years. It's not a problem. You still get the benefit of it, but it could be clearer. Especially for new players coming in, and there still are a lot of new players picking this game up. All right, so in the Navy, blimey, that was a song from my youth. New leadership to shore training. gives us what? Shore bombardment, collateral damage, which we're not really worried about. Calculated restraint. No, we'll go with the integrated air arm. Or will we? I don't know. I can't see. We'll go for that one. Maneuvering. Maneuvering's good when they level up. So that's a decent one. Naval reform. Flexible contracts. Mobile force. Fleet interoperability. Naval research speed. Ship recovery rate. Sounds like a good one. Fleet defense. Screening efficiency. Fighters sortie. I suppose it is a defensive thing, isn't it? Retreat chance. Efficient communications. Positioning. We'll take that one. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Right. Let us move on from that. So we're waiting to try and get naval supremacy over here. Do we not have... We maybe don't have escorts in this region. We do have escorts in this region, right? Yeah, they are in there. Good. That's good. So, come on. Oh, I think we're going in. Yeah, we've gone. We've got it. We've got what we wanted. The Marines are in. We just need to join in that fight there. And we're in. And we've got that. So, let's bring the cavalry over. And with the cavalry, we're just going to spread all the way down to Singapore. With two different forces like that. Oh, hang on. What we could do. I bet my cavalry's crap. It's crap. Oh, that's maybe a mistake right there. Let's see if we can just punish this though, because we can spread out a bit. And we better just... We've got the cavalry coming, so it's good. We're going to try and surround this place. We've achieved what I wanted to. Come on, horsemen. Come on, you can do it. Let's go south of the river. We'll look at where all those new forces are coming in soon. Why are they going like that? They're actually railroading around through Siam. Which was not the plan. Which was not the plan at all. That really wasn't the plan. Oh, crap. Hang on. Yeah, if I'm going to use cavalry, and I think I will continue to have... I'll have one division of them. Oh, sorry. One corps of them, or one army of them. Damn, I think this has gone too late. We no longer get the efforts from that. Have we got naval invasions coming in? Spotted enemy navies. Okay. My God, this is a complicated carry-on. It's alright, we've got Marines down here. I'm sure I must have some more soldiers somewhere. You guys are on that border ready to kick off. You guys are halfway across India, which is excellent. Let's make sure we get this if we can. Not really been paying attention. Can we take this one? It looks like it's going to go. Because that's like a valuable port that comes in right there. And there's a job. There is definitely a job for my civilian factories. Let's build some railroads. And holy crap, nothing's linked up. That's a very tenuous link coming across there. But also probably quite an important one. Let's build that down to there. Make sure that's linked up. And then we can... Can I put the order in? I can't put the order in yet. But we are about to grab that, right? I'll just wait till these guys go in here. And let's hope that there aren't some enemy... Wow, that's slow. There, it's ours. There was some sort of invasion coming in. But we got there just in time. So let me just pop that order in there. It looks like it's in. Excellent. That'll hopefully help the supply situation over there. We can put that to bed for a minute, and then we can start looking at getting the rest of our objectives in place and controlling British Malaya. Wow, what a mess. Yeah, this needs a little bit of attention.